Good afternoon. It's August 25th. Lovely day. There's the Saskatchewan building there. I just came out of the Hotel Saskatchewan. I intended to do a two-part walk downtown and home again, but I ended up getting a ride downtown, so it's just going to be a short walk home today. Probably just 30 minutes or so at the most, even if I stretch it out a bit. So we'll go down Scar Street here past Blessed Sacrament Church. I was having lunch with my brother and my wife, and I intended to walk down, but I ended up getting a ride with my brother downtown instead when he came in from the airport. So Blessed Sacrament, I've sung in that church a few times. We've used it for recording when I was at the University Regina Chamber Singers. I wasn't at the university, but I sang with the Chamber Singers. This fall, I'm going to be singing with Wascana Voices, which is a self-directed high-end choir, so I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to miss a couple of rehearsals right off the bat, which isn't great, but you can see it's a beautiful sunny day. I've done quite a bit today already. I had a consultation call with somebody. I might be working on a musical script, which would be exciting. And then I was supposed to have a podcast. I was supposed to interview a British author today, but there was so much noise going on in our backyard from construction work on the deck that I realized it wasn't going to work, so I rescheduled that. And then just now I've been doing layout for the next Chautauqua Press book, which is a poetry book called Phases. And it was originally published by Coteau Books. And I've published now a few books that were originally published by Coteau. Coteau went bankrupt. So my other poetry book, Stay, which is a middle grade novel in verse, was also originally published by Coteau. This one is a story about phases, yes, that the author / character goes through, discovering her sexuality, and it's an LGBTQ friendly book, let's put it that way. Talks about those experiences, which are not my experiences, but it was an award nominated book, highly praised when it came out, and I felt it deserved to remain in the marketplace, so I decided I would take it on for my Chautauqua Press reprise imprint, which is new editions of notable previously published work, I believe is the way I phrase it. In fact, I know for a fact it's the way I phrase it. Just walking straight down Scar Street here for today to be different. I don't usually go home quite this way. That's Central Park over there, not the Central Park as in the one in New York, but a Central Park. Maybe I'll just dip over there to take a turn through the gardens over here. There's some lovely community gardens in the park. It has this nice gazebo in the center.
for? Sir. Excuse me, sir?
Oh, I just like to live stream my walks.
Oh, okay.
Not really filming for anybody.
Where are you posting it?
It's gone live. It's on YouTube right now. So up here is the gardens. This is a community theater. Women's professional baseball marker here for Mary Baker, who was a well-known player that came from Regina. And you have this lovely garden here that I've walked through a few times. And over here, of course, is the building where we have a condo. Seeing these trees grow up a lot since we moved in here when these buildings were new. It's rare I run into anybody that is at all concerned or even notices what I'm doing, but it is always a risk. So run into somebody that for some reason is worried about being on the camera, but when you're in public, it's public by definition. And of course, had he not said anything, nobody would even have noticed him. But now, having said something, he kind of stood out on the recording. Hello. San, I guess. San? So if you react when somebody goes by doing this, you actually make more of a spectacle of yourself than if you just ignored it. I came this way so I can go across and walk in behind the college building over here. Take that route home. Over here is the soundstage, recently renamed the John Hopkins, I believe, soundstage after a community figure of note. We'll go over here and walk behind the college building and take that path home. I think, maybe I'll walk down the front side instead. I walk down the back quite a bit. I'll walk down the front side. Hi, Gary. You should be homesick. I thought at first you said you were getting seasick because of the motion, but no, homesick, which is better. Oh, there's another note I missed there. Hey there. Trinidad and Tobago. Well, wait till winter. You'll see something very different from Trinidad and Tobago. And it won't be long. I mean, it's beautifully warm today. It's about 27 degrees today, but Celsius. But winter is coming, as a famous fantasy series has it. And I would suspect, what is this? Yeah, by a month from now we will have had our first killing frost probably, and the flowers will be dying. Quite likely within a month. Maybe not, it doesn't always happen, but that's the way to bet. Sometime in September we'll get our first killing frost. Hi, Mary Lou. I don't mind the winter. You get used to it. I won't go through here today. I did that last time I came this way. Oh, look, there I am. Hello. We'll go this way today. Here by the new and improved Dark Hall. The new shared lobby space between Dark Hall and the Center Credit Union space here. Of course, it's always cool to walk over here because then you get this cool reflection thing happening. I think it's cool anyway. Then we'll go over here and find the walkway through the park. Like I said, this will be a short walk today. It's not very far from here to be home. Tomorrow I'll be around the lake as usual, so that'll be longer. Over here they're building the new pool. Not a ways to go yet. It's supposed to be open next year. I'm not sure why there are tents over there. They just replanted all the sod here after tearing it up for the work they were doing on the pool, because that's where they had their staging area for all the equipment and materials. Looks like the grass looks undisturbed, and it was pretty much gone, so they've done a good job of that. Yeah, I don't know what the tents are for there. Some event coming up. I'm not sure what it is. Royal Saskatchewan Museum is over that way. You can see a little bit of it through the trees. Someone's having a big shindig, it looks like. Good sized tents, and of course the lake is just over there. Just to get back in the shade here. Good afternoon in Vancouver, Kirk. I'll be in Vancouver in about 3 weeks. Don't know if I'll do a walk or not. I'll have the equipment with me, I might. Depends on how I feel about wherever we are, and how comfortable I would be walking in a strange place carrying the rather conspicuous rig, which, as you will have noted earlier today, attracted attention from someone who for some reason didn't like being on camera and therefore drew attention to himself, which is counterproductive, because nobody cares less if you see somebody on here unless they make some sort of spectacle of themselves. Oh, there goes a hare over there in the trees, not the people with the stroller. Speaker's corner here with the lamps that did in fact at one point stand in Hyde Park in London, where the original Speaker's corner is. Normally I'd go through under there, but we'll take... nah, why should I stop traffic? I'll take the tunnel over here. Even though I will pass through it again tomorrow. It's usually quicker than waiting for the light to change. There's the lake, of course. Tomorrow's walk will be around the lake. Go under the bridge, which we will do again tomorrow morning. What's with the blue lights? Never had those before. More graffiti in the spots than there used to be. So don't tell me the people who do graffiti are artists. They're vandals, and they even vandalize actual art that's been painted on the walls. Have no respect for anybody's property, no respect for anybody's creation, no respect for anyone. Hence, vandals. Harrington Mews here is where Wally Knight lives in my Shards of Excalibur series. Down there in a fictional house in a real location, as I like to say. Here, I'll go over to the other side so we can get a look at the community garden planted down at the end of the boulevard here. Pretty much at its peak. Some of the flowers probably peaked earlier. Pretty sure that's a sunflower, and there's no sunflowers to be seen on it at the moment, but it's tall. Little gazebo there. This big corner lot. Just to be a little different, I'll walk down Leopold here. I don't normally do that, so. Leopold Crescent. New house there, but fits in pretty well in the neighborhood. With the older houses like these. You've got a drive-through driveway, which is unusual, and this nice little fountain here in front, which is kind of nice. But I guess it doesn't go all the way through. You still have to turn around, but you can at least pull up right in front of the house. This house I know. I've been in it a few times. A friend of school chum of Alice's lives there. Her family does. Alice is 21, so I'm pretty sure the little girl is no longer a little girl, but that's the way I remember her. And of course, this house was used in a movie starring Linda Carter many years ago. Somebody gave me the name of it not too long ago, and I've already forgotten. Family something. So when they were shooting that, this area looked U.S. because they put in like American post office boxes, and there were American cop cars and things for the fictional town in which it was set. I can't remember what it's called. She did tell me. Not Linda Carter herself, but someone who I think was an extra in it was able to tell me. Family something. All right, well, here we are back at our usual stop sign where we stop. So this is where I will cut this off. So fairly short walk. Tomorrow will be around the lake, so that'll be a longer one. And I do have a car now, so maybe next week I'll get a little further afield than I have been for most of the summer. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for walking with me.